Mike Raffi is a personal injury attorney, content creator, and I find the guy absolutely hilarious. If you're new here, Mike G, Delta Public Adjusting, we've helped homeowners recover millions of dollars in property insurance claims. This is one that went really viral for him, and it's right up my alley. Let's check it out.
In the depths of hell, as always, is Allstate. If you have Allstate, just know you're throwing your money into a bonfire, and after a crash, maybe Allstate will be like, here's like a piece of wood that's left over. You can have that if you want.
That's true. I'll tell you, Allstate is notoriously difficult to work with. Personally, would I put Allstate in F tier? Not necessarily. Out of this ranking, I'd probably put them in the D tier, maybe E, but it really just depends on the insurance adjuster that you get assigned to. There's some really good people at Allstate that want to do the right thing and take care of their homeowners. I've built some really good relationships with adjusters and managers at Allstate. From a general standpoint, yes, Allstate is probably ranked towards the bottom for sure.
In the C tier, let's go with Progressive. Every freaking week, Progressive sends a letter in at least one case saying, hey, we have a new insurance adjuster. How many people do I have to talk to? Are you having hiring problems?
Progressive, I would put them, C tier, D tier. And the whole thing about changing adjusters on claims, I see that with every single carrier. It's not just Progressive. Allstate does it a lot. State Farm's notorious for doing that, changing adjusters almost every other week. Why that happens? I'll be honest with you, being an insurance adjuster sucks. That is a hard job. You've got homeowners yelling at you. You've got public adjusters yelling at you, contractors yelling at you. Nobody's ever happy.
From the fucking bottom of hell, in a surprise move, is State Farm. State Farm this week settled a case for our firm for $1.25 million, which was the total amount of the settlement. Now, granted, we've been asking for this $1.25 million for the last 9 months.
State Farm. Yeah, he ranks State Farm pretty high. And I really rank State Farm and Allstate almost at the same level, at least for property claims. Now, you may be a little skewed here because he just won a settlement, but he's not wrong when he says State Farm takes their time. They are notorious about taking their time to respond to emails, giving you callbacks. I had one claim that I've been working with, and I sent in some new evidence. It got reassigned to this other adjuster. He called me and he was honest. Man, listen, my claim load is insane right now. I wish I could give you an answer. Your homeowner deserves an answer, but I physically can't give it to you in the timeline that you need. Let me see if I can reassign it to somebody that has a lesser claim load. I love that type of answer because, be honest with me, instead of giving me the whole workaround of, oh, we'll get to you as soon as possible, nah, it's a bunch of BS. If your claim load's too heavy, let me know, transfer it to somebody else.
It is actually Farmers Insurance. So we had a case where our client was the Uber driver and had a passenger in the back. Not only did Farmers offer our client a fair amount of money, they offered the person in the back seat, who we didn't represent, a fair amount of money.
Farmers is known to pay very well and very quickly if they agree from the get-go. So if you file a claim, they come out and you get a good adjuster, they're going to pay for the damages. However, if you get an adjuster that can find any reason to not pay and they issue that initial denial, good luck getting that overturned. Don't even try to hire a public adjuster. Don't call me because I'll refer you to an attorney, because once Farmers makes their coverage decision, they are going to stick with that coverage decision until the end of the world happens. I've had a couple of Farmers claims be overturned specifically for hail damage to a roof, but that's because it was a special circumstance. For some reason, the initial inspection, the adjustment never took place and a coverage decision was made. So we were able to get a reinspection. Luckily, there was actual hail damage on there and Farmers did the right thing and paid for it. If you have Farmers, you better be 100% certain the claim that you're calling in for is going to be covered, because if not, if they deny it, it's over.
At the top, the people I love to work with is Chubb Insurance. And here's why. So right now, Chubb is at the top of my pyramid because I stole one of your lawyers.
Oh man, because he stole one of the lawyers. But in all honesty, Chubb is probably top tier for sure. Typically the Chubb policies I see, they're on multi-million-dollar homes. Another really good one is Pure. Chubb, Pure, really S tier type of insurance. If you can afford it, go for it, because they typically take care of their homeowners. Funny enough though, I have been seeing some Chubb and Pure claims come across our desk because if they do deny coverage, they're typically sending out an engineer. I'll talk about engineers in a whole nother video. There's a whole conspiracy about engineers being in the pockets of the insurance companies. If you have a claim open and they're sending out an engineer, best believe they're about to deny all coverage. If you made it this far in the video, you're part of the Delta Club. So go ahead and comment down below, what is your most hated, least favorite insurance company and why? And of course, if you made it this far, I'm doing something right. So go ahead and subscribe. It's free 99 and I'll catch you on the next one.